What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as I do Monday to Friday, bringing you junk journal content in videos. So if that's what you're into, please do subscribe and give me a little thumbs up on this video. It would really help me out. So how is everybody today? Hi. Welcome, you guys. Today I'm going to be putting together these little price labels and my vintage holly fussy cuts, holly and poinsettia fussy cuts that I have here for Christmas. First, I need to make a bobbin. So I just pulled a new color out of my stash. It's this fun, like lime green. So, you know, it's Christmas adjacent. So I gotta make a little bobbin. Let me do that really quick. How is everybody? I hope everybody had a good day. Hi, Miss Brandy. Welcome. Get this over here. Okay, we are all good. Let me make it a moment. We're gonna put all these together like that. This is my vintage label printable. It's not exactly a Christmas printable, but it is. It can be used for Christmas. I have found. A bobbin. Got it made. See, it's just this fun lime green. Well, it looks a little bit more lime green on my camera. I mean, in real life to me. Okay. Right. I like to use different thread colors for pretty much every type of embellishment, and even in between I will switch threads. It's just fun. And then my Christmas fussy cut images can be found in my Christmas section of my store. I'm going to link for that, and I thank you guys so much for your support. Now that I have my shop back on Etsy, now I can concentrate back on getting digitals done. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So I am just going to get the camera a little bit farther away so I can get more like this. This is more the angle I want. Okay. I'm just going to use a zigzag stitch here. Surprise. Quick, and I just like to add these to each corner. Normally I would make these, you know, with a flower on them, but today they are poinsettias and they are little hollies and such and such. That's what we're doing today. And I know that these are just like simple squares. The price labels are just like simple squares. But I cut them out with my scan and cut anyways. Still a lot faster I mean, my scan and cut cut out these in a page of these in 3 minutes. I cannot. It would take me a little bit longer than 3 minutes. So I just go ahead and let my scan and cut do all the hard work for me. Hollies on there. I'm trying to get all sorts of different kinds of embellishments going here on my pages. So I'm going around all my stuff that I have in my store and seeing what I can make an embellishment out of. Let's see what we can do. All kind of blocks. This is my favorite bell on here, and it's kind of a difficult. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't with this one. That could work. like I said, these are not specifically Christmas, but they are just in their natural state, red and green. So that if that doesn't say Christmas, then I don't know what. And then these are just white and black and white. So we can add Christmas to them. So Christmas up in your face. Let's see. Let's do this one. Maybe it's too early for Christmas, but for me, honestly in my head, like I said, I'm already late for Christmas. I'm already late. It's over. Move on. I have about 11 more journals I want to make, and I want to get them done by the end of the month. So I'm going a little bit crazy over that I want to do that. This was one of the other embellishments that I wanted to make, and I need to finish with these little quotes. I need to do the little ones. And then I'll do these price tags, and then I think I'm ready to decorate, I believe. Because by then I would have almost all of my container full of embellishments. So I am almost ready to get started. How many Christmas journals do you usually make? Girl, I usually make 0 to 1 or 2. 0 to 2 I usually make a year. So I already have what do I have? 2 maybe 5 Christmas junk journals right now in my shop. And that is the most Christmas junk journals I've ever gotten done. So if I do anything more than that, I mean, call Ripley's, believe it or not, because they're not going to believe it. Because I usually get about 2 done. This is the last year I decided that I was going to really work at pumping out Christmas things, Christmas junk journals, and I had to start in January in order to have completed 5 junk journals in my store. Well, I think I sold a couple. I think I sold 2 Christmas junk journals already. I usually don't get this many junk journals done in a year, ever, like any time of the year. But this year I've been really on it. Like normally I just spend my time making embellishments and like pockets and envelopes. Or starting journals and then not finishing them. That was my favorite part of junk journaling for a while. These look so cute and festive. I love it. I love it. I knew these were gonna look cute, and I was looking forward to doing these. And then I got caught up with switching my Etsy store over, so I got kind of busy. And now we're back. And we gotta get these journals done. There's journals I have to make. Like I said, will I get them done in time for Christmas? I don't know. I have what I have in my store now. I'm going to add 6 more journals by the end of the month. For sure, 6 Christmas journals by the end of the month. And then after that, I'll just be working on Christmas things for next year. Oops, sorry, I hit my camera. For next year, I guess. I'm just going to be working on Christmas stuff. The green looks really cute. It's kind of blending in, but it also looks really cute. There's already a lot of colors going on here. I have been obsessed with putting things in little containers. So I bought a bunch of containers at the dollar store a month ago. And now anything that's on my desk, I need it to be in its own little container. Look, I have another little container over here. I'm like obsessing. Like everything has to have its own container. Making embellishments is my favorite part, isn't it? Me too. I Okay, so I kind of like starting covers. Like I like making the fabric cover for it. I like making it into paper, like how I do with my heat and bond. But then anything in between that and like decorating, I'm like, can they just be done as journals? I want to decorate. So sometimes midway through starting new journals, having journals in process, I'll start other journals because I want to make more covers. It's a fun little dance that I do. It's a fun little dance. That's why I said this year I'm committed to finishing the journals that I have had up in pieces. And I've actually done that this year. I feel pretty proud of myself. The number of projects that I have mid-process is significantly down this year. I am that type of person who just start a project and then not even midway, 2 steps in, I'm like, oh, I want to start new journals. That's just how I am. But the journals that are the Christmas journals that I need to decorate, like I said, I'm planning to get them done by the end of the month. That's these ones, the Christmas string quilts, 3 signatures. They're already ready. They're already ready just to be decorated. And I just didn't have any embellishments. I was just too happy to make it. I was in the mood to make a journal. And I made them, and I just didn't have embellishments. So now I need to get my embellishments done. So I can decorate these babies. They're just sitting here waiting for me, and I love decorating. So this has felt like such torture to have my journals ready, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to decorate, but I don't have any decorations. They're all like that. I mean, all the covers are different, but they're all like the string quilt. String quilt journal. See, I don't know if this one's kind of, I guess it looks good right there. That looks good. Okay, here's this one. Red thread would actually look really cute with this too. But this green thread just melts. This is supposed to be teal, but then it just melts into the teal right there. Kind of like that. Sometimes I like contrast. Sometimes I like to just melt on in. Last year, what I did was I made a bunch of embellishments, and I made so many embellishments. I sold them, and now I'm kind of like, oh, I wish I kind of would have had those. Now sometimes it's flat, sometimes it's what do they call it? Just like dry. When it rains, it pours. But when they're strapped, it's dry. When I have everything, I have pockets, I have tags, I have to spend a little bit of time cutting out like journal cards before I start decorating. Well, that's actually at the end, so I could probably start decorating soon. As soon as I finish these and then the quotes, I need to get them done. That one looks cute right there. I swear, I've been working on Christmas all year and I still feel rushed. I still feel like I didn't do enough. I need something more green. This is just kind of an oddly shaped holly. So oddly shaped. Thank you, Miss Patricia. Looks cute. Just add it to the pattern. There's a couple of these tags in this set too. I want to do more of these actually. These are pretty cute. Got it. Hi, Miss Vanessa. So cute. Yeah, these are gonna look adorable on my pages. I don't have these used in too many embellishments compared to how many overall I have. So I try not to use, I don't want to make my embellishments too similar looking exactly. You're good, Miss Vanessa. It happens. And I went late, like 10 minutes live too. I was late myself. I was trying to cut out these price tags with my scanning cut. I was like, oh no, I realized what I wanted to do here. I'm telling you, literally, sometimes I don't know what I'm going to do when I go live to like 30 minutes before, sometimes even 5 minutes before. So sometimes I don't get a lot of time to prepare. And I had these printed, but I was getting them cut out real quick. So I was like 10 minutes late. Ooh, that looks cute with the poinsettia on top. Again, these price tags here, I printed them out at 75%. So they are slightly smaller than they normally would be. So just be aware of that. Just looks so cute. I can't. I got some of these. Geos. There we go. Okay. That looks freaking adorable. This is so cute. This is exactly what I wanted when I made this printable, these little hollies. And I might put out a couple more of these printables with hollies and stuff because I like a little bit of variety myself. That'll look fine over here to the side. Hello, Miss Jen. How are you, lady? How are you? Have we heard from Ms. Zena? Is she okay? I don't know where in New Jersey she lives, but everything's been going down on the East Coast apparently. So I just want to make sure everybody's safe. Hi, Miss Gigi. What's up, girlfriend? Welcome, welcome. Here we go. Oh my goodness. You guys don't even want to know how much it cost me to move my listings back to Etsy. Oh, that hurt. It hurt. It hurt. How much they charged me to come back. I feel a little hurt by it. Tiny bit, little. I feel a tiny bit victimized by Etsy on that. But we're good. We're good. Oh, you're curious? Oh. So it was almost 1,000 listings times 20 cents each. Ah! I hit my face on the camera. Almost 1,000 listings times 20 cents each. I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but if 1,000 people want to give me 20 cents, I will take it right now because that was a lot. It was a nice little chunk of change. It was a nice couple really nice buffet dinners I could have had with that money. Were you on Zibbit? Yeah, I was on Zibbit. Oh, Miss Didi, I didn't even see you, Miss Didi. Yeah, I actually started on Zibbit. I think I had how many sales did I have? 7,000 sales when I moved back. When I moved over to Etsy, I had about 7,000 sales on Zibbit. Miss Zena, I don't have to pay that every month. I'm going to have to pay more than that every month. I have paid Etsy up to $600 before. $600 per month before. But I can't say anything. I was making good money. But just to move my listings over, I didn't even make any money, and I owed them that much. But I made some sales, and now I have $70 in my account. So I finished paying that off. Thank goodness. It's just been eating it for my sales, really. They've just been taking their feeds for my sales. Ms. Zena, I was just asking about you. I was just asking about you, Ms. Zena. I was like, everything that's going on the East Coast, going down on the East Coast, what is up with Ms. Zena? Is she okay? Didi, they closed your store on Zibbit. How did they close your store on Zibbit? Well, yeah, they were talking about, I watch the news religiously, almost 24/7. It's very unhealthy. But, but anyways, they were talking about how, in New York and New Jersey, people were, flooding out their basements. And I was like, doesn't Zena craft in a basement? I was like, no, but Zena. I was just worried. It's been very stressful watching what's going on the East Coast. A lot of flooding, y'all. A lot of flooding. Not cool. Oh, thanks. Oh, girl, thanks. Boyfriend got hit hard, flooding 5 feet of water. Yeah, I was nervous and paranoid. I'm saying, oh my God, it was crazy seeing it. It was crazy seeing it on the news. I saw this one basement, their whole wall just went. The water got sucked into the room with so much water. It was insane. It's been insane watching it. I can't imagine living near it. Zibbit sold. They closed all stores due to the sale of Zibbit. They're tight-lipped on who they sold to. They closed all the stores on Zibbit. I am shook right now. I am shook. What? That is what kind of, who decided that's a terrible business move? What? Imagine if they sold Etsy and they closed all Etsy stores. That's crazy talk. That is literally crazy talk. That is silly. My rug was wet on one side of my space. Oh, God. Every house in his development got flooded. No, I'm telling you. It was terrible on the news. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no, I invest in Etsy. No, I'm just saying imagine. That would be, I'm just saying that's a terrible business move. You bought a company who has online stores and then you close all the stores. Like, that's how you make your money. Etsy didn't, Zibbit didn't charge enough, though, if you ask me. They didn't charge enough fees. Maybe they were just paying to keep their dream alive and it wasn't making any money. But that's insane. Yes, ma'am, I got paid back the difference of my contract. That is crazy that they would do that. Like, what a move. Like, what if somebody bought Amazon and said, yeah, no, we're gonna recycle plastic now. We no longer do deliveries. Like, what do you mean? But that's what you do. That's how you got your money. But okay. You know what I mean? That's just really questionable business decision, no matter who they sold it to. Like, what a ridiculous thing to do. So you just bought the website name? Like, what? He had equipment in his stuff stored in the basement, and he lost mostly everything. Oh my God. And the videos of the water going into the basement, my God, you guys. I mean, talk about terrifying. Oh my God. It was just like when I was watching those videos of February in Texas, all the water rushing into the houses. Like, what? That is crazy. I mean, the people in Texas had water coming out their electrical plugs. It was crazy. I'm wondering if Amazon or Walmart bought them. I think they are raising the rates for something big when Zibbit reopens. Wow. They should raise their rates. I'm just saying, do better. Offer more and charge more if you need to make money. You know what I mean? But don't close everybody's stores. I'm just saying that is a crazy move. They should have shown you what they're going to do and then tell you, do you want in or out? And then they could have kept some business. It's crazy. Just start from zero. I should buy stock in Etsy too. Then I can tell them what to do. New York and New Jersey got hit bad. Yeah, I saw videos of the subway. It was insane. I'm telling you, I am glued to the TV 24/7. That is insane. I can't even imagine. I mean, like I said, we here in Las Vegas, we have taken flooding very, very seriously. It used to flood really, really bad here in the 90s. Like terribly bad. Houses would freaking float off. Everything, cars would float off. The whole place would turn into an ocean. And our city got together and everybody agreed to raise taxes so we could pay for flood channels. And now that doesn't happen. but it was like a big deal. Like everybody got really sick of it. Everybody got really sick of it and they fixed it. But I always say, like I always tell my husband, like it's a lot easier to fix things here because we're like almost like a brand new city compared to New York. So, you know, in New York, you can't just dig something up and do work. You know, there's so many things on top of each other, so many layers upon layers through the years. It's harder to, you know, to get work done out there. So it's harder to upgrade and update. Here, there were highways that were flooded. Etsy is public. You can buy some stock on Cash App or Robinhood. Nice. I'm gonna get into the whole. I'm gonna invest my little pennies. I'm gonna start doing that. My little pennies. That's what we're gonna do. I've been meaning that. I want to look into penny stocks and putting them away. I hear rich people are buying penny stocks and putting them in RIA Roth accounts for them to be worth millions in the future. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Why is this stuck? Hang on. What is happening here? What is going on? What in the heck? You had to see all the abandoned cars the next day on the parkway. I couldn't believe it. It sounds crazy. Yeah, I use M1 Finance. Cool. Oh my god. No, I mean, I'm saying the video, and then these people, I mean, I guess y'all are not used to it. Y'all are not used to it. I mean, out here we have billboards, we have advertisements saying if it's too deep, turn around. There's literally billboards all throughout the city talking about if the water is too deep, don't go. Like even 2 feet of water can make your car just like literally float away. And I remember seeing all those signs growing up. Make sure you invest in crypto as well. You earn way more money on them in just a matter of days. Thank you, Ms. TD. I will look into that. My family in Louisiana lost their cars, most of them. Oh my god. Dude, I'm telling you, I don't know. We go through, it's hot here. It's hot here, and I know that flooding out there is not common. But, and you know what, I get nervous too because I actually live next to literally a flood channel. I live next to a flood channel. So that makes me nervous, honestly. All my junk journal stuff. That is one thing that does make me nervous. It is literally one little cement wall away from me. But nothing's happened. But like I said, oh my god, I don't think any of y'all actually expected all that to happen to you guys. But I mean, I've seen New York flood all the time, though. All the time. New York always floods. Always. But this seemed to be crazy in the surrounding areas. And that hurricane had like dwindled down. Y'all only got the butt end of it, and it was that devastating. That's insane. You don't hear about Nevada floods though. There are like I said, not anymore. We fixed it in the 90s. You would have heard about it in the 90s. But we have flood channels all over the city. All over the city. There's flood channels. There's water retention, basin areas. I mean, I really believe this city is like ready for, I don't know, 1,000-year flood. I don't know. But there's a lot of flood channels and diversions and all that. They've really put a lot of work into it. If you look up Las Vegas flood channels, though, if you look up Las Vegas flood channels, you will. I'm laughing because You'll get a lot of videos of the people that people literally live in the flood channels. People live in the flood channels. I mean, it's dangerous though, because although it never rains here, when it does rain, it's prone to flooding and people live down there, and it's just not safe. But I'm laughing honestly because anytime there's a video about the flood channel people that live down there, they literally do the interview right in front of my house because I live in the hood, the hood of the hood. And they practically stand outside my freaking townhouse to do the interview. And I'm just like, why? Every video. Why are y'all on my street? But I know why they're on my street. I live on that block. That's why. But, yeah, no, it's crazy. But the city has invested a lot. Look at this. Look at this. We got a nice little chunk of work. Look at this. This is what makes streets come true right here. Look at all this green. I need to do some red. Reds. There is a casino that does flood here though. It's really weird. Like it turns into Cascade in the underground parking lot, which was weird. That does still happen, I believe. Thank you, Miss Patricia. And this is just one set of tags. I didn't even count you. You just get a lot of tags in this set. Where is this gonna go? Like I knew I didn't live here in the 90s. I moved it here in like 2002, 2003. And by then they were they were pretty well into making these flood channels. So I have seen flooded areas in town, but nothing like there is a news coverage video that talks about the flooding of Las Vegas and what we learned from it. And when I saw that footage, I was like, oh my God, like I've never seen that I've never seen that here. And it's because we have the city invested in these flood channels. I was really shook. I was really shook at how much it flooded. This poinsettia. This is probably one of my favorite poinsettias. It's just so pretty. Let's see, that will look cute there. I love it. The crazy thing is here it doesn't rain for a whole day. It just rains for like 3 hours or something, and it'll flood in that time. But now it's all controlled, by the flood channel. So they get busy, but we're okay. It's been a long time since it rained for more than a day. A while ago. How long ago now? Oh, it's probably been 10 years. Yeah, it's probably been about 10 years. It's been about 10 years, and it rained for 3 days. I remember it rained for 3 days straight. I had never seen anything like it. Not even in California, as it doesn't rain that much. And 3 solid days. And I remember seeing the rain being like slapped against the buildings from the wind, and I was like, I have never seen that in my life. What? I have never seen rain being slapped by wind. it was a very interesting sight to witness. That's new. That is new. Here. Well, I'm glad you guys are safe, Miss Zena. I'm telling you, I was like, I don't know exactly where Miss Zena lives, but it's like I think she said New Jersey, and I know states on the East Coast ain't that big. I've never been to the East Coast, but that's what my husband always told me because he's toured and he's gone to the East Coast, and he's like, he's like, you gotta think, he's like on the West Coast. There's like 3 states that make up the whole coastline. He's like on the East Coast, there's like 13 states or more that make up that same, almost the same space. I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, so in 1 hour you're in this state, and then 2 hours later you're in a completely other state. And I was like, wow. Oh yeah, that's right, huh? But definitely when this whole pandemonium is over, I want to travel. I want to go out. I want to do stuff. Because nothing makes you want to get out your house than being told to stay in your house. And I've been staying in my house. I want to take a vacation now. I just don't feel right doing it right now. That's just me. I'll just wait. Maybe next year. Go to Cancun with my parents. I'm excited about that. We're already planning it. I'm excited. I love it. Okay. Okay. This orange one actually looks really cute. I might put out a whole set of just these ones in Christmas colors because that would be cute. I don't have many of these in the set. I probably only have like 6 of them. So I can put them in different Christmas colors and they would look really cute. But they look really cute in orange too. I like the orange. This, I need to do some red thread. What do we have here? So I got a lot more to do. I know it was like 100 and something today, maybe like 105, maybe even hotter today. But I went with my parents to go to Costco, and I ended up buying long, like tall, fuzzy, warm socks. I'm telling you, I'm ready for it to be cold. I'm so sick of this heat. I'm so sick of the heat so bad. That looks cute. I really like this one with the little border on it. It just looks adorable. This one really, I really like this one. It's just really cute. Okay, like that. There we go. That's good. Okay. I'm telling you, I'm ready. Y'all would be too if it was this hot. Y'all would be too if you've gone through daily 105 temperatures since May. It's been terrible. It's been terrible. Hopefully it cools down by the end of the month, because if it doesn't, I'm going to get mad. I'm going to get mad. And I'm going to move to Alaska or something. You have nothing to apologize for, Miss Vanessa. Nothing at all. This is going so well. Starting to cool down in Alabama. Is it? Y'all still humid though? Because Texas was still humid about this time of the year. No, in November it was still humid. That's the one thing I can't stand about the South, y'all, is the humidity. I can deal with heat. I can deal with heat all day. But that humidity though, I can't. I feel like I was suffocating. Oh man. I've only gone out there one time, but I really could not stop complaining. I would not stop complaining. I'm still complaining about that Texas humidity. 3 years later, I'm still complaining. Groovy chick. Hello. I'm in Las Vegas. I am in Las Vegas. Oops. My thread jumped out at me. And I also got on my nerves because in Texas, I felt like even at night it was humid. I'm like, what is happening? What is happening? I've actually never, that was actually the first time I'd ever been to a humid climate, to be honest with you. California is a little bit humid, but no, not like the South, not like Texas. I won't say the South because I've only been to Texas. I'm telling you, I gotta get out more. I gotta get out more. Super hot here, 3 miles from Texas. Okay, Red River. Wow, that's too much humid. I can't stand it. All right. These are looking so good. And so now my container is getting there. It looks so good. My container looks so good. So excited. I just can't hide it. That's the only part of the song I know. And then I'm like, I know something, because I don't know the rest of it. Local South is humid. Okay, I believe. I'll take your word for it. I'll visit it soon, but I will take your word for it now. I do have family in Mississippi. I have not gone out there, but my parents have. My dad did not like the humidity either. And my dad works outside, so. He's like, nope, not gonna live there. They thought about it for a second because my grandparents are out there and one of his sisters is out there, but they never did it. I was like, if you go to Alabama, I don't know if I'll follow you. I don't know. I Every once in a while, they'll come out and say, what if we moved to Texas? Because my brother and sister are in Texas. And I did plan to move out to Texas, you know, but like when my parents are old and I have to take care of them. I don't know if I want to move to Texas if I don't have to. It's just, I just don't know if it's for me. But I don't want to be without my parents. I don't think they'd move. Honestly, I don't think they'll move. I really don't think they'll move. All my family is here and in California, and they're all 5-hour drive away. I don't think they'll move. So I don't have to worry about it. But they do talk about it every once in a while. Every 2-3 years, they'll talk about what if we moved to Texas. Every so often they ask. Because they know if they move, I will more than likely follow them. I don't want to be by myself. I need my mom. Like, I need my mom. I can't be without my mom. That's crazy talk. I have to really think about it. Oh, gosh. I'd have to deal with humidity to be around my parents. Oh, goodness. But again, like I said, luckily, I don't think they'll do it. I really don't think they'll do it. But they're crazy enough to do it, so I'm always like, oh God, not Texas, don't get Texas. They want to be near the grandkids, so I get that. Get more of these done. I think I only printed out one set of these poinsettias here, so they're actually running out. Shock. Okay, I am going to drop the link for where you can find my vintage printables. And that's where my Christmas printables. Christmas printables. That's where you'll find the Christmas fussy cuts. And then here is the link to my price tags, my price labels. That's all these right here. It's one set, and it comes with different types of vintage price labels. And they all cut like butter with the scan and cut. If you have a scan and cut, I always make sure that my fussy cut images are cuttable. Printables are cuttable on the scan and cut. I'm so excited, you guys. I am so excited. I didn't even show you guys. It's not Christmas related. And as soon as I have a day that I don't do something Christmas related, I'm going to release these. I printed out some pages of wildflowers, basically. Because I know I have like roses and, flowers like that. I don't really have any wildflowers. So I haven't made this into a set yet. I just literally printed out a couple pages of flowers that I laid out. And they look really cute. They printed out really good. I don't have solid lines on these ones, but the color is so nice and bright and bold that it was able to recognize. I did have to make the color higher, but it was able to recognize all of it, basically. I don't think it had any mistakes. Do you know what set number is the price tags? I just posted a link to it, Miss Brandy. It says vintage price tags. You can see right here. It is number. What number is it? It is set number 48. Vintage ephemera pack number 48. It is. I have put it over in my labels and quote section of my store. But yeah, I'm gonna work on these soon. I printed them out because, like I said, when I normally design for the scan and cut, I add this border, this dark border around the image. That's not normally there. I add that myself. And with these ones, they're just like a little too complicated for me to do that. So I decided to make sure the colors were bold and really, really dark. And I threw them in my scan and cut, and it was able to cut them. First, I cut them out with a bigger border, and then I decided, oh, let me try a thinner border and see how that goes. And they worked. So I'm gonna go ahead and release a set of these pretty soon. These are just tests, and I am thrilled that they worked. So you guys, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I'm gonna call it a night here. And I do want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out with me tonight. Thank you guys so much for chatting with me. I practically got these done. There's a couple more to do, which I will get done. And hopefully I can get to decorating my Christmas junk journals really, really soon. And getting those up for sale in my store. Tomorrow I'm going to have just my regular floral 3 signature string quilt junk journals for sale in my store tomorrow. So look forward to the flip through if you want to check out the flip through. And I want to thank you guys so much for your support over on my shop. You can find it over at TsunamiRose.net. It is on Etsy. The link is always over at TsunamiRose.net or in the description or in a comment down below with what I use to embellishments in this video. So thank you guys so much. I will see y'all tomorrow when I do the flip through video. And then we'll hang out tomorrow night again and do something crafty. So come back and join me. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a little comment down below. And thank you so much again for coming and hang out with me. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.